Steve Jobs, Rosa Parks, Superman. We all love tales of lone heroes. But what if the real power lies not in the one, but in the many? According to the World Resources Institute, between 2001 and 2012, 474,000 acres of mangroves were lost. Put in a way every Texan will understand, that's more than 100 football fields every single day. But why should we care, especially here in Austin, far from any coastline? Well, did you know that mangroves directly impact over 200 million people worldwide, providing food, shelter, coastal protection, and livelihoods? Not to mention, our home state boasts 360 miles of Gulf coastline, plus another 3,300 miles of shoreline around bays and estuaries. If we continue to lose mangroves at this rate, coastal towns will experience devastating storms. Entire marine ecosystems will collapse, and millions of people will lose their homes, food sources, and income. How do we know this? Because it's happening right now. And if we don't act, the consequences will become irreversible. But what is it that's so special about the mangrove? Why should we care about this one individual tree? In 2017, researchers at the Nature Conservancy estimated that Florida's mangroves reduced flood damage from Hurricane Irma by $1.5 billion. But this wasn't the work of one super tree. It was the collective strength of an ecosystem working together. Earlier this year, I witnessed firsthand the power of community and environmental conservation at Marine Lab in the Florida Keys. It wasn't solely scientists leading the charge. Local fishers, students, and volunteers worked together to protect vital mangrove ecosystems. They were planting seedlings, monitoring water quality, and sharing knowledge passed down through generations. It was an ecosystem of people working together toward something bigger. But this isn't just unique to Florida. In Indonesia, community-led projects protected 12,000 hectares of mangroves. And in the Philippines, locals restored 1,600 hectares. These examples underscore a pivotal lesson. When communities unite, they achieve seemingly impossible feats. But if community efforts are so impactful, then why do they often go unrecognized? The answer, I believe, lies in visibility. A Nobel laureate's achievements make headlines, while a grassroots movement's success often doesn't. Individual accolades are celebrated, but collective actions operate behind the scenes. We're conditioned to look for the hero, the single face of change. But mangroves themselves tell us a different story. They thrive not in isolation, but as a dense, interconnected network. Their strength is their community. They protect coastlines, nurture fisheries that generate $7.6 billion per year, and store vast amounts of carbon, all because they function together. If all the world's mangroves were lost, they would release the same amount of carbon as burning 2.5 billion barrels of oil. The thought of losing this collective power is staggering. So this isn't just about trees in faraway places. It's about a fundamental truth for tackling any major challenge, whether it's environmental, social, or economic. Waiting for a hero misses the point. But understanding the power of community does raise a big question. What role will you play in the next wave of change? You don't have to be in the spotlight or have a massive following. What matters is showing up and collaborating with others, finding your place within a collective effort, lending your skills, your voice, your time. The most impactful movements are built off of the collective efforts of individuals committed to a shared vision. Whether it's building stronger local communities here in Texas or solving global issues, the engine is collaboration. For me, it's about restoring mangroves. I choose to see a world where we come together to protect these vital ecosystems, safeguarding our planet for future generations. We don't need a hero. We need each other. Because when people join together with purpose, progress becomes unstoppable. And progress isn't built by one person. It's built by us.